All right, guys. So welcome to this live session here with your host Trade FX. As we do every weekdays, we look at the forex indices and the metal market. So my name is Trade FX. So let's get on to the chart. I'm just gonna look at first the forex factory, as always. So as we do every session, London or New York. We look at the news to see exactly what we're expecting and what we're looking if there's anything related to news today. So for now, as of now, we have no big impact news beside the ECB financial statement review at 4 for euro. Be careful about that. We still have the G7 here meetings ongoing. If you want to have like more details about those, you could go on I think Bloomberg on YouTube. You could see details of that and any news outlets in regards to what's going on that. And we have a tentative German 10-year bond auction, tentative, and that's around, let's see here, it says around 4, but it's tentative. But it could be any time, so be careful about that. We have crude oil inventory for the US at 10:30. So that's really important if you're trading gold, if trading oil. And we have FOMC speakers here that will be speaking later on today. All right. So let's get on to the chart. So let's get on to the charts here. All right. So right now, fortunately, I was waiting for that move since Monday for all the guys that were on our previous sessions, and unfortunately, the move started here at Asian, and I was waiting for that for the automation and already passed. So I'm just gonna see exactly what can be done on that front. So if we start with German, we have a sell here, and we are using Wyckoff AI, and I'll be able to break it down for you guys a little bit later. So let me do that. I'm just gonna see if it will be a good time to get in. So let's look. So I'm just gonna go run down here on German. So German is bearish currently. So we were waiting for a sell, and what I was expecting is to go short based off of that previous move here. So it went down, did a higher low, And then we have confirmation here of a sell-off here currently. Let's look at US 30. We had a confirmation of the sell-off here right now. So target is around here. Also, NASDAQ started to go down. And you have S&P 500 too. Did the exact same thing. Started to go down. Let's look at Euro USD. Yeah, so USD is broke out. So we had the buy here, and it shoot up. GU, same thing. We had a sell here at GU yesterday that we had a signal, and then we had another signal here yesterday after basically at I think it was 10 o'clock. And since then, market never came back on GU. So this one was received live yesterday at New York session, and also this signal was check here. That was also at New York session yesterday and started to go up. And this is where we're at right now. Boom. And if we look at the DXY, so DXY, let's remove the drawing. Boom. So on Monday night, started to go down, and we had a continuation here of a sell-off here. So based off of that, you see exactly that it's congruent with DXY or USD and GBP/USD. So you were expecting to go short overall, and that's exactly what happened here. Hey Leon, hope you have a great Wednesday, hump day. Today, it is the POC sell signal on 1 hour. Place the trade currently in profit. Perfect. That's great. That is perfect. And you should, Leon, if you're not aware, you should have access to the Wyckoff AI script. So make sure to look at your invite only script and see exactly that the Wyckoff AI is there. It should be called Wyckoff AI Discord. And also there's a new section in the Discord channel that is called Wyckoff AI. And from there, you should have the video. I think it's 11-minute video explaining how to set it up in regards to the settings specifically. And afterwards, you should be able to enjoy the indicator. And what I was saying at the beginning, I don't think you were there, that I was waiting for the sell on the indices, and all of the sales came in. But unfortunately, the automation was not on because I was waiting for London to have the move, but it did it in Asian session. So fortunately, I'm not gonna chase those move, and more if the automation was on, all of those trades will be in profit right now. So if we go back here, I'm just gonna remove the. So we have German here. Oh, I don't know why it does that every time that I go back and forth on. Okay, let me restart that. All right, so this is German here. So as you can see, the signal came in at around 1. So basically, it was near the end of the Asian session, overlapping Sydney, that the signal came in for a sell, and that's exactly what we're expecting. So even though that was a sell, it was selling off here. Based off of the calculation of the Wyckoff, it wasn't the confirmation of the sell. So we had that sell right now. Same thing for US 30. As you can see, we had the sell here. So it would have been in profit here. Same thing for NASDAQ. And SSP 500. All right. Pretty sure you have a POC on a sell, like you told me. And we have RUSD. Since New York yesterday, it shoot up. So basically, no, since the end of at the Asian session yesterday, on Monday, it shoot up. But on GU, that was a trade that we had yesterday. We had a sell, and then it switched for buy at 10:15. And since then, market rallied up big time for a big continuation here. And if we look at DXY, it's really congruent on with what we have on DXY. So DXY, we had a sell, and we have continuation here on the downside. All right, so all right, perfect. I have a POC sell on German 40, but my broker. Oh, okay. We, like I said, maybe because we do have the today is the 10-year the the 10-year bond auction today on in Germany. So they may be, that's the only explanation that I would have for you, is that they may have block trading for today on German 40. That would make no sense, but anyways. Um, but if you're able to trade the others other than German 40, I think it's based off of the German 10-year bond auction. We has a tentative for today. That's the only thing that I could think of. But yeah. So in regards to Wyckoff, if you want, I could explain you right now. It's pretty simple to do. You could follow along, even though I have the video on the on the Discord. Since I'm with you right now, I could explain you how to set it up if you want to. Oh, okay. So yeah, maybe ask the broker to see exactly what's going on. The your uh, your prop firm, since you're trading with funded next, so why it does that. So perfect. So let's go on the settings of the Wyckoff AI Discord. So I'm just gonna load it the same way as you loaded yourself. So I'm just gonna pull it up on my end. It's here. I'm just gonna put it in my favorites and open it here. Okay, so when you're gonna open it, it's gonna be it's gonna look like this. All right. So don't be scared. Pretty normal. And I'm just gonna remove that so you could see. All right. So this is what you're gonna see, right? And I'm just gonna minimize that. All right. So just follow along, and basically it's gonna, you only gonna be set it up one time and one time only, and after that you're gonna be good to go. Okay, so by default, those are the settings that you're gonna see. Okay, all of them like this. There's not a lot of settings to select, so you have less and less stuff to do. So first, this needs to be checked. So enable higher time frame filter needs to be checked. Then you have the higher time frame. The higher time frame, based on how you're going to be trading, Leon, because it's intraday specifically, you're going to put it at 1 minute. Okay, put it at 1 minute. Then show higher time frame signal in dashboard. That will be on the dashboard here. You see you have a higher time frame. It says 1 minute signal, and right now it's sell. Okay, so make sure it's there, because if you uncheck it, you're not going to see it on your dashboard. It's going to be removed. As you can see, it's not there anymore. So make sure it's clicked. I'm just going to go back to see if you're good. Perfect. Okay, next you have the Wyckoff settings. Okay, you don't have to change, you don't have to change any values here. Keep it at 20. You uncheck those three, so you could remove those market phase, labels, and all that stuff. You don't need that, okay? So uncheck those three. So that way your chart is clear and you only see the buys and sells. And they will require the Wyckoff confirmation. It's between 1 and 3. So keep it at 2. So if there's any change with that settings, I will let you know. But for now, keep it at 2, okay? So that's the best setting so far in regards to the Wyckoff. Then you have POC settings. You don't have to change anything on that front. So make sure it's the in your previous day VWAP is unchecked. Use previous day POC as filter is checked, and in your previous day POC as filter unchecked. Okay. And for the rest, you keep it the same. Then you have the signal settings. By default, it's at 3, but put it at 1. But it doesn't matter if you put it at 1, 3, or 10. It's coded as 1 automatically. Okay, so I didn't want to because eventually I may change that section to remove it in full, but put it at 1. That's perfect. And make sure that the suppress continuation signals is checked like this. All right. Next, you have the appearance. So the VWAP line width, you could change it the way that you want, but by default it's at 2. And make sure that you show the show label is unchecked. And those the VWAP bands and show the dashboard is checked. Okay, and then you have the signal appearance. So by default, it's going to be on triangle. Okay, and you could change the signal size. Me personally, I put it at normal because I want to see the arrows a little bit bigger, the triangle a little bit bigger. But this is basically your preference on which one you wanna use. Okay. Then you have the dashboard settings. So the dashboard settings. So you could put the dashboard in any place in your chart. Me personally, I put it at the bottom right. This is where I wanna see it. Okay. And keep it at normal size, or you could reduce the size if you want to. Then you have the dashboard items. Okay, so this is basically the information that you see on the dashboard. What information that you wanna see. Personally, since Wyckoff, the only thing that I need on Wyckoff is really to look at the last signal and the market status. Okay, the rest I remove them. So that means that I'm gonna uncheck the first few at the top until I get to show market status. So show market status should be checked. The Wyckoff phase, you can remove it. Show last signal checked, and the show previous day signal, you remove it. Okay, or you could keep it on if you want to. But you know that if you see a sell, the previous day signal was a buy. Okay, so you could keep those 3 open or only the 2. So This is your decision on that. Then you have the colors. So it's pretty simple to understand the colors if you want to change the colors here. This one needs to be unchecked. This is for me only for information for debugging, anything like that. If there's anything, but for you, you don't need to use that. And finally, you have the signals here, the alerts. So the alerts by default is going to say Wyckoff POC buy signal and POC sell signal, but you could change it. For example, you could you could remove everything and just say buy and sell. But at that point, this is really your decision to see which information you want to keep there. But by default, it's going to give you that signal and the price as the information. Okay. So when everything is set up the way that I just showed you, you just click Save as Default. And you click OK. And you're done. All right. I'm just going to go back on my original one. It's the same thing that you're seeing here. And the only thing that you need to change if you want to go on a higher time frame is going to calculate that automatically. So let's say you want to go on the 5 minute, click on 5 minutes, and you have your signals there. And if you go on the 1 hour, or 1 day, whatever, and this is what you have. All right. So that's pretty much it. So if you have do you have any questions in regards to the setup? It's pretty simple to understand. If not, you could review the video, but it's basically the exact same thing that I just showed you. So let me know if you're good to go with that. So you can put it on the 15 minute or 4 hour or whatever. And as you can see, German at a pullback here. And now it's started to go down. That's on the 4 hour. All right, guys, I'm back. There was some reason it disconnected me, but we are back. So just let me know if you can see me back on the live. All right. So we are back here. All right, so we are back. So all right, so we are back, guys. Had some technical issues for some reason. I don't know. YouTube kicked me out from my live, but we are back here. So just Leon, if you're on the live, just let me know if you could hear me, so we could continue. All right. Okay, great. I will wait. Yeah. All right, perfect. Great. Thanks. Okay, perfect. Live and to this setting on. Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought you were doing it at the same time I was explaining, Leon. But if not, you could. There's a video on the Discord that will explain you everything. All right. So, like I was saying, I was waiting for that move since Monday, and it did the move on at Asian session earlier. So fortunately, automation was not on at that time because I was waiting for London to open the automation, but we missed the move. But it's all good. But that shows you that the the Wyckoff indicator is working pretty good. And as you could see, it started to go down here. SSP 500, we are in a sell. And I'm just going to open the high-low level. And on the high-low level, I'm just going to change the settings because that's not the right one. That's the H4. Looking at the 30-minute high-low level. Boom, boom. To plot my lines here for TPs and all that stuff. So based off of this move, left, for example, if we're looking at the German move here that was giving you a sell, the first target was that 30-minute resist support right here. So based off of that move, I would be out of it because it seems to be starting to resist off of that level here. All right, and same thing on NASDAQ. So NASDAQ, we had a sell. My target would have been this support on that 30-minute. And if, let's say, you wanted to keep like a partial, like take partial profit at that point, you'll be able to, and just wait for the continuation here to see if it's going to go lower than that. Same thing for SSP US 30. Right now, it didn't went to this level, not this level. We still have this level here on that 50 minutes, and you have the 30-minute support. So still have room to go down, and that will be basically filling up that fair value gap. So that's that, and we have German here starting to So it broke this previous resistance. So now the next level here is that previous swing low. So that'll be the next point of interest based off of that. And like I said, DXY is crashing of the Wyckoff, and Euro USD GU went up. And like I said, on that GU sell that we had, it was a small sell, started to consolidate and reversed. Because we were waiting for DXY to go higher, but it started to reverse on Monday. And on Tuesday, on Monday it went down, and on Tuesday we had the buy that was confirmed on GU for a continuation. So that was a big win if you have taken that trade. And let's look at gold. Gold is shooting up since before New York Open yesterday. So this is where we're at right now on gold. So got a continuation here off of that. And let's check on XRP. So XRP is reversing here since Asian session going up, and Bitcoin, I think it's at 100. Yeah, it's 107. So, and pushing right now, Bitcoin. So we had a buy here on Bitcoin on a 50 minutes. So had a buy signal here, went back to that resistance that is considered as support, and started to shoot up. So we are currently in price discovery on Bitcoin. So 107. And if you see with Wyckoff, you would have taken those, if you were scalping Bitcoin in the upside, you had a buy here, you had a sell here, now you have a buy in the up and up. So that's pretty much it, guys. Let's see here, it's 2:46. So we still have a few minutes left before market open. I'm just going to look at the Euro JPY and Euro CAD because let's look at the Euro JPY. Yeah, so Euro JPY is respecting the flag that I put. If you remember, Leon, the flag that I put here with the two lines. So it's currently respecting it. So it's bouncing off of that that level here, doing higher lows right now. So as long as it's not breaching this this line here, I'm still bullish here on Euro JPY. And let's see here. Let's look at Euro CAD. Euro CAD is shooting up. So Monday we had a buy, we had a small sell, and then we had another buy here in the upside. All right, and let's see if there's anything else. JPY is currently going down. So TJ bearish right now. So it's bearish here. Sell, sell. Going down. Now it's starting to retrace a little bit, but still going down here. Perfect. So Leon, let me know how's your SSP 500 trade is going so far. Should be doing good. So right now it's already at that level here. So we'll see exactly if it wants to reverse off of it. So be careful if it wants to reverse. It may start to reverse at London Open. So this is 240. The two. So we still have another 15-minute candle that is starting to be created here to see exactly if it wants to close below or above this level. If it close below this wick here, I think we're gonna have a continuation. If not, we may have a retracement. So the next level, we do have a 15-minute level here. And oops, I didn't close this. So it wicked. So we had that level here. It wicked off of this level. So it may start to reverse here. So it went towards a previous swing low that we had in the past that was tested multiple times. So just monitor that carefully. So we need to have the price broke this level here for a continuation in the downside. All right, perfect. Great. Great, perfect. So did you close it earlier or when I told you to be careful about the price action currently? Because it may continue to push here right now. So now it's retesting that level again. But better be safe than sorry. So this candle, I'm pretty sure it's gonna close. It may start to close above that level or reaching this level here, and we'll start to reverse. But London Open may be a little bit violent here when it's gonna start to previous day low. Now pulling back. Yeah, exactly. Waiting for possible close below and sell. So yeah, perfect. Yeah, so I think it reached his is nice stretching going down here, so it may start to reverse. It may start to go up to maybe this level here and continue going down. So yeah, so I think they're done taking some liquidity at the bottom here. So we had that second level here that I just plotted. So maybe at London Open, it will start to go up maybe here or maybe there here. Yeah, so good cash here. So we still have 10 minutes left for that candle to close. Yeah, so wicked again. So went below this level, started to reject. All right, fake is there. Perfect. So let me know if you wanna see any other pair or indices that you want me to look at. I'm just gonna look at that indie index to see what's up with that, how it moves. And so we had that sell off here. That was a perfect sell off. It went back to that region, going back up. Okay. Right. All right. All right. So we have less than 7 minutes left before the start of London session. All right, so let me know if you want me to look at another pair or another market. I just wanted to look to see. I was going to look at the platinum. Platinum on Cabo.com. Let's see how it works and how it moves. Put it in my watch list. Oh yeah. And we look at the 54 hour. Okay. All right. So waiting for market to open in less than 4 minutes, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. Doing those live here every single day. For London, I only do that from Tuesday and Wednesdays. But for the rest of the days, we are here at New York from 9 a.m. Monday to Friday. So just wanted to see how this is working, but this will not be on the 1 minute. That'll be on the 4 hour. No, it will be on the daily. I'm just looking at other markets here. I want to see exactly how it react and work. Right, that's perfect. I'm going to weekly here. On daily. No. 6 hour. 6 hour. All right. Just looking at the platinum. Seeing the best settings here for that, but I'll take my time and see exactly which settings is the best for platinum. Here. That's not it. That is not it. All right, so market open. Let's go back to our thing. So market open. Let's see how everything is reacting here on that 15. So if you are in a trade, make sure to monitor your stuff here correctly, guys. We may have some pullbacks here after that sell that we have on the white copper AI. So expecting a pullback here at London. That's exactly what we're having here. We'll see if we have a pullback and then a continuation on the downside. I'm not expecting to have the market going bullish here. Everything is looking bearish overall. As you can see, it says bearish here. All markets is bearish currently. So a pullback will be basically a fake out here in the market to fake out people in the downside. So we should have a continuation here going down. Let's look at the US 30. We've got SSP 500. Yeah, so we have so we'll reopen this. So as you can see, the SSP 500 candle open right above that previous level here. Went up to this point. That was a point of interest. Could be considered as a breaker right here. So we'll see if it wants to continue in the upside. All right, perfect. Perfect, Leon. So make sure to save it and see how it does. So market is pushing here. pushing. So first 5 minutes, we're bullish. All right, so let me know if you want me to look at another market here. And if you have any questions in regards to YCOF AI, let me know. I know, Leon, you set up the settings here, so that's perfect. So look at the, I didn't look at GCAD. I think we have GCAD on our list. GBP CAD. Yeah, GCAD was bullish too. Boom, went to that level to the T. All right, so I'll be on for another 20 minutes. Fortunately, like I said, we missed that sell at the beginning of that sell setup that was created at Asian session for the all of the indices. If we were there, we'll be well in profit and we'll be done for the week basically. But it's all good. When we put the stop loss on the white cup. Yeah, it's the same principle, Leon. So when you have for the indicators, it's really the same thing. So it's previous swing or previous levels. So use your high-low level as a reference, and you have your previous swing. So one or the other. So all of like the indicators, I'm going to be if there's any other indicators that I create in the future, you're not going to have any stop loss or take profit. Visually, you should see exactly the price action and decide exactly when to get in and when to get out. So, for example, for this trade here on GCAD, let's say I've taken that sell. That sell that didn't work. My stop loss would be here, previous swing, right here. And unfortunately, it took out that trade, so you'd be out. That was a loss. But then you had to buy here. Previous swing is right here, and your target is levels. So that will be my first TP right here, and then second TP, if I was a little bit greedy, will be at the top where you have a current resistance and 30-minute resistance here, and it tapped it right here. So Yeah. So by doing so, eventually you're gonna see exactly where you want to put your stop loss, your take profit, visually based off of the price action. Okay. So the tools that I'm giving you is basically indicators that you could visually see if you want to look at numbers, but everything is calculated for you. So it's pretty simple. And the only thing that you need to look for is where I put my stop loss, where I get out of the trade. Okay, because you are you're not swing trading, you're scalping the market. Okay, so that's exactly what you need to do is really to put it on the previous swing or a previous level that was reached before. So if we look at this buy here, the previous swing was right here. So when you see multiple wicks, previous swing is here, or you have this level here. Okay, so one or the other will be your stop loss. And then you go, like I said, you go on the left side and see exactly where market went in the past. If it did, if we had some price action in the past, but as you can see, there's nothing within the last couple of weeks or in this one. But I'm just gonna see if it was too. Yeah, so it was too far. So that is invalidated. Remove those. So he had nothing in the past other than those levels here. So you stick with those levels for TPs and setting up your stop loss. So stop loss based off of that move was here or previous swing, TP previous resistance. So you have this one here and you have this one here. Okay, so that's for which market, Leon, that you were talking about the 1 hour, or is it only a general observation that you were talking about for the 1 hour? I thought you were trading on the 5 minute, but if you're trading 1 hour right now, that's okay too. But if you trade the 1 hour, you have to change. If you're looking at the high low levels, if you're trading on a 1 hour, you have to change your high low levels. It has to be the 4 hour on the high low levels. Please check German 40 high low 1 hour level to see possible target. So your settings is 1 hour for, okay. You have to tell me which time frame your chart is and the settings of your high low level. So is it the 5 minute, the 1 hour? What is it? So high-low 1 hour level. Okay, so high-low 1 hour level. So let's change that to 1 hour. Boom. Boom. So that's 1 hour. And what's your time frame for the 1 hour? Your chart time frame. Oh, okay. So if you are on the, so I'm gonna go on the 1 hour here. So you want a 1 hour on German. So which level you should be looking at? You should be looking at the 4 hour. Sorry, the 2 hour or 4 hour level. Depends exactly on which one you like. So you have the 2 hour or 4 hour. So I'm going to put it on the 4 hour. It's more or less the same. So off of that, previous swing is right here, or the level here. Make sure to open the current time frame too. So don't hide. I think I have it here. It says, let me check. It says hide current time frame level. Put it at no, so that way you see the current level. So you're gonna have the 1 hour levels right here, and you have your 4 hour levels. Okay. So always put the next option. So let's say you're trading the 4 hour on your chart. Your high-low level time frame will be the next one after that. So that'll be the daily on that list. Okay, so always the next time frame, higher time frame on the list above your current chart time frame. That's pretty much it. Okay, so that's what you need to. So, but for the 1 hour, you could use the 2 hour or the 4 hour. Okay, that's the only one that you have the two above that you could select. But for the rest, it's always the one before. So let's say if you're trading on the 5-minute chart, put it on the 15 for the higher time frame for the high low. If you're trading on the 15-minute, it needs to be 30. If you're trading the 30, it needs to be the 1 hour. If you're trading the 1 hour, it could be the 2 hours and the 4 hour. And if you're trading the 4 hour, it needs to be the daily. And if you're trading the daily, it should be the weekly. That's pretty much it. Okay. Is that answer your question, Leon? So always for the high-low level, it's always the higher time frame above your current chart time. Right? And you always look at the current time frame levels and your higher time frame levels. No problem, no problem. So for German, that'll be basically that setup here. So first TP will be here, second one will be here, okay? Unless you have something in between. I don't think so. That was the highest point here on German. So German will take a bit longer to take to play out, but that's basically the way that you need to set up your settings here. So that's pretty much it. Let's see. All right, so we still have a couple minutes left here for that session here. If you have any questions, it's the last couple minutes here to ask me questions. Unfortunately, there was no alerts on what I was waiting for. Like I said, all of the entries came in at Asian, and I would have been out of those trades already, but cannot chase the price action. So, but the analysis that I had on yesterday was spot on. So, and the indicator is giving you all of the information here at the same time. So, in case of general signal. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it could have a continuation in the downside. Exactly. Yeah. So wait it out, especially if you're trading on a 1 hour and looking at the 50 minutes. See exactly where it wants to go on the lower time frame, and then you execute off of that. So we were expecting the price to go above after hitting a specific level. I think on the 15. Let me check. Yeah. So we may have a retracement, and we'll start to continue going down. We do have a big gap at the bottom here that needs to be filled. Exactly. So all right, so let's do a rundown of what happened here. It's gonna change my levels for this. Boom. Yeah, on the 15th, it's starting to do a resistance, so it's confirmed as a support. Sorry, on the 15th. So we may have some bounce of off of that region here. So we're just going to do a rundown of what happened here. So we had a sell on US 30 at Asian, was a pull back and started to drop to our previous levels here. So that's perfect. And you have NASDAQ, same thing. After that pullback, we had a sell, went to that previous resistance on the 30-minute. That's the previous support, sorry, on previous support. So based off of that, I would be out of that trade here based off of that move. S&P 500, same thing. We were waiting for the price to go down, and it went towards those two levels here that was in the past. So here and here, basically I would be out based off the that first level here. And it went down, and now it's starting to go up. And let's look at gold. Run down gold. We were bullish here since Tuesday morning. Upside. I think Leon, you took some profit here, but there was some continuation on that move. That's perfect. And let's look at DXY. DXY is was going down here since Monday, and now it's starting to retrace. I think it's off of a previous level exactly. If you look at here, it's bouncing off of that level right here. I'm still on that 30-minute high-low level, bouncing off of that level, starting to retrace. So we may have a reaction here on the Euro USD and GU in the downside, and that's exactly what we're having right now. So as you can see, we have a resistance that was created here, and now Euro USD is going down. And if we look in the left side, we had a level right here, here and here. It's going to see if it tapped it. Oh, that's not the right one. It will be this one here. See. There you go. So that was the exact level that the price went to on Euro USD. It was between those two levels and started to go down. And let's look at GU. GU, same thing. So we want to sell this morning. Yesterday, New York. And after the end of New York, rallied up. And we're going to see exactly at what price it went to. So it went higher than that, but See if the price went above this. Not really. So basically doing a new high. Let's see, whoops. Boom. So that was the highest point in the past. Now it's reversing and downside because DXY is reversing in the upside right now. So that's why GU and EURUSD is going down right now. So next signal here on the sell would be good. We do have a fair value gap on EURUSD and GU. So that's where we're expecting the price to go in the downside here after that big push in the upside. All right, perfect. So we'll be closing out the session here, guys. So great session. Good. So I explained you the Wyckoff AI, how to set it up. If you want to have access to the Wyckoff AI, if you're not in the group and you want me to mentor you, make sure to go on my YouTube channel. I do have a link, a Google form. Fill it out, and we're gonna contact you within the next 24 hours to see exactly if it's it could be a good fit in working with me. And I do offer one-on-one sessions anytime, and you have access to me 24/7 on Telegram. And I do the live sessions here every weekdays. New York is Monday to Friday, and London is Tuesdays and Wednesdays. For now, it may change, but we'll see. And yeah, and if you have any questions in regards to what you've seen in this live stream in a replay, just put it in the comment section, and I'll be glad to answer your questions. So that being said, we'll be back at New York session today on the 21st? Yes, we're the 21st. 21st at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So in about 6.5 hours, we'll be back for a New York session with me, DreFX. So that being said, I wish you a wonderful rest of your London session, and we'll be back at London. All right. Have a good one, guys. Peace.